So, as it turns out, it was not over when I thought it was over. There is still more to come. Rah rah, mama, mama. You sound like Lady Gaga. Listening to Lady Gaga. I don't know why it makes me pick the language. Hello. We're already starting out creepy, but alright. Oh, and the intro card looks lovely. So yeah, when I hit cancel game, or when I hit exit game last time, it was not over. It drew me into more stories. So, and that weirdo's popping around the screen. Oh, where was the last one? Is it? Yeah, it was right here. And then I went to exit the game last time, and it brings you into what? Some of the spirits have told me stories. Tell me, how old is he? How old is who? Who? Potato? Who are you talking about? I didn't think I'd be dealing with an evil potato, but here we are. Also, there is no sound going on in the game right now. I don't know why. You tell him. No way. And water really did the trick? I am so confused. What are we talking about? Can't wait to meet who? Maybe he'll tell me his own version of the secret. You tell Potato he'll learn nothing useful. I doubt that. I really, really doubt that. What the fuck is up with Potato? What is up with Potato? Oh no, it's Karen. Like, Karen's got some Potato's got something going on. I don't know if he was the original killer or what the fuck, but Potato is sketchy, and I did not think I'd be ever sitting here playing a game talking about a potato being sketchy. But here we are. That's what this game is. Karen, wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Eh? She's gonna jump. Holy shit. Karen isn't here. It sounds like Why is this game so quiet? I'm gonna turn it up, and it's gonna blast so loud. I'm gonna turn it up a smidge because I don't want to get jump scared when something happens. It sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Don't go follow her. Please don't, Karen. No reply. Ugh, of course you go over to investigate the creepy noise. Because no horror game protagonist ever does anything smart. Is that a pipe? I thought it was a cup at first, but it looks like a pipe. It's empty. Another trick by one of them. You sure about that? What did you say? Sorry? Want to repeat that a little louder next time for the people in the back? Who's still missing? Karen? Someone's tapping on the window. Oh, hi. Why do you have button eyes, Coraline style? What is happening? And why is somebody cackling in my left ear? I don't like this. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Oh, where is your mouth? Are you done, Anatoly? Am I just I'm completely unfazed. I'm like, are you done? You got anything else you want to say? You done? Like, what? If this were me, I'd be out of there so fast. I'd be Shaggy and Scooby-Doo just getting I'd be gone. You wouldn't see me again. Because it's clearly like, look, out the window, the storm is not there anymore. You could get the heck out. But I'm just sitting here like playing with these ghosts. Like, how many people have I trapped in this cabin To not even be phased by the ghost crap anymore. Ugh. They're getting more bold in their actions. You head to bed to sleep on it. There's no way. There's no way you could get me to sleep here. I'd be so gone. Call me a coward or whatever. Oh no, it's 666. The four have returned to the first floor of the cabin. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Mm. You have no pupils, and there's a head in the doorway. Come with me to the living room. I don't think I want to. Also, why is your nose white? Don't argue. I just said no thank you. I'm good. Why are you in my bed again? You crawl out of bed to face them. Welcome. We've been waiting all day. Oh, the rain's back. This whole time, have we just all been drugged? Like, since that first, meal at the cabin? I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out we were all drugged by somebody and this has all been one horrible trip. Being satiated by this opportunity, would you like to start the ritual? Ritual? No thank you. Is that involve that? Does that involve that back there? Sorry, my phone went off. A ritual to manifest alternative possibilities, mistakes mended, regrets unrooted. Let the others depart earlier than me. Let me survive this time. This means join hands with us and form this pact. This is a ritual unlike anything you've ever heard of. Agreeing to this pact could result in horrors worse than death. Risk reward. I could save their lives, but if it ends up worse, is it really saving them or just putting them through a worse hell? I mean, I have the choice. I would like to go back in time from before we even entered this cabin and say, let's go, if that's the case. But I highly doubt that's the case. Anger channeled and linked, extremely dangerous. There might be no going back from this decision. Think carefully before making a decision. Tutorial, this might be a good time to save the game. Gee, unless you pull a Doki Doki Literature Club and just fucking take my saves away like that game did. Was that off the... Why is it off the frame? That's weird, it wasn't like that before. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Wonderful. Take my hand. You take Mariah's hand. You hold on to both of their hands, ice cold to the touch. You've chosen correctly. I'm proud of you. How are you guys talking with no mouths? Do you have telepathy all of a sudden? See you soon. Your breathing begins to slow as frost collects on the windows. One of your eyes rolls backwards, causing you to drool a little bit on the floor. Eee. Whoa. What was that? I knew it! I knew that was a bad idea. Something has gone horribly wrong. Whoa. See, I told you, I was drugged. Wait, what? Potato's gonna stop the ritual, probably stabbed me. Anatoly picked the shortest stick first, leaving the cabin. Then Gregor goes, then Karen. Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. One of the three is gone. It's just you alone with Mariah. Thank you for getting me through all of this. Mariah smiles, eating the meat that broke most people, but not her. The storm clouds dissipate and the sun comes out again. I'm so happy the storm clouds have gone away. I couldn't have done this without you. Her eyes widen, looking into yours. I want to stay here and take care of you, huh? All my life I've been looking for my true calling, and it was you all along. You think? Why, you weren't talking like that again. No need to ask me the question again. I'm here 70% of my own free will, 65% by compulsion. I think your math's a little off. You might want to recheck that. I think, yeah. She answered correctly. What is with the she answered this correctly stuff? Like someone's manifesting it, like if you make the right choices, you'll be fine. Oh no, you have brain damage. Yup. How did she know? I bet your arthritis is extremely bothersome. Did you want me to show you a special technique my grandmother taught me to help with the pain? I nod. You sit down on the... I don't trust this. I don't trust this. She's gonna be like, sit down in the rocking chair. With a knife. Just, now you're dead. 140% here. Uh-huh. Great, sit down in the rocking chair and let me go to work. You sit down in your rocking chair, watching intently as Mariah comes back with a towel and a bucket of water. I hope this is a start of a beautiful relationship. He has all, or whoever I'm playing as, has arthritis, right? So it's assumed that it's assumed that they're an older person. And I don't know how old the people are supposed to be, but I'm assuming they're in their like late teens, early 20s. So why is she trying to have a relationship with an old man that she literally compared to her grandpa or her grandma? Close your eyes and relax. You close your eyes, smiling as Mariah gets close. Yep, see, what did I say? She freaking stabbed him. Creak. Mariah throws you to the ground, sticking a knife in your chest. Yep, I'm not even surprised. Hi. I saw this coming. You didn't fool me. It's finally over. No more victims. No more grieving parents. Your reign of terror is over. Future past, end of an era. You're slowly bleeding out, but it's taking longer than expected. I'm going to tell everyone in Zakopane about what's happened here. Once all the remains are recovered, I'm burning this hut to the ground. You try to get a few words, but one lung has completely collapsed. Don't talk. Your hearing begins to fade in and out, and you're losing consciousness. Unlike, I'm taking no chances. Going to watch you die in front of me. Then ash. Your body finally gives out, a stain removed from the earth. A storm cloud lifts off every town. So I was like a weird sort of wizard thing going on, doing something. But then again, why was Potato acting like the bad guy? Like, was he an accomplice that I turned into Potato? I don't know what's going on. But Potato is kind of freaky. Old person's probably male, though. Context clues. Has a wizard staff. Doesn't mind eating people. Is freaking crazy. Yeah, wizard. Yeah, I figured. I've been saying he's a wizard ever since I saw the staff sitting in the corner. After the events of the Tarast Mountains, Mariah embraced her destiny. The lessons of the cabin would break most people, but Mariah uses it to become a stronger person. After burying Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen, she worked with the Polish government to eventually return home to the UK. In April 1945, Mariah is selected to attend a conference in San Francisco. She is picked over Dmitry Manulsky to represent Ukraine at the first meeting of the United Nations. Elected to the first committee, she helped create the preamble and Chapter 1 of the UN. Years later, she would go on to form a committee to investigate atypical beginnings. Using a cabin as a blueprint, countries around the world began documenting the numerous abnormalities impacting everything from death rates to food prices. The committee's investigations revealed that many historical events were swayed, either directly or indirectly, by these atypical beings. Mariah provided expert testimony for many of the trials that took place. The books and notes found in the cabin gave her helpful insight for prosecutory efforts around the world. It's all black again. Oh, we're back at the cabin. Damn, she lived. When she reached 85 years old, Mariah became bedridden due to cancer. That's sad. I mean, she lived a long life. 85, survived a psycho wizard like Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Or Bloody Mariah. Yep. Surrounded by loved ones, she tells everyone in the room about the cabin. I miss them. Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. But I can't leave this earth happy knowing I shared their memories with all of you. I'm sure Gregor would be laughing right now. On March 15th, Mariah finally passed away due to complications. Surrounded by loved ones, her agency is one. What? Was that? What was that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but it was like breathing. Surrounded by loved ones, her legacy is one of the service was one. City becomes safe again and children explore freely. The world is now a better place from her actions. So my character was the bad guy the entire time. Is that actually the end, or is it going to pull the rug out from under me again? Because so, she speaks something, something, something. Did I get any unlockables again? Let's see. Sinister Stew. The bathroom. That. I don't think I got anything new. Oh, there's that. The bloody kitchen. Your character very much looked guilty. You can't even. I don't know. Also, why did Gregor, Anatoly, and Karen have to die? Like, if the goal, well, hi Gregor, if the if killing my character was the way to stop it, why did they leave the cabin at all? Because by that logic, my character was the one making the storm to trap them in the cabin. So it would stand to reason if Mariah knew that killing my character was the way to survive, she could have just killed them and not had the other three leave at all. Because then you have 4-on-1. You didn't have to pull the ruse. You could have just attacked him. Because Karen had a knife. Mariah actually had it, like, apparently had a knife too. And then there's knives in the kitchen. Like, why did the three of them have to die unless this was, I don't, like, it seems weird that, hold on. What if I choose the other option? Reject. You wasted this opportunity. Rot in hell. Well, either way, you three all die, so why are you being pissy? You've passed some sort of test. Was it the right decision, though? You crawl back into bed, still shaken from the experience. Is my character guilty or not? Oh, hi, Mariah. You're ghostly over there. Because, like, there are times through the game where it was like the character wanted to help them, but then they're, like, blaming him at the same time. So it's like, Either there's this weird split personality thing going on, or my character's possessed somehow. I don't know, but it all seems so weird. The sheets are drenched in sweat. You catch something moving out of the corner of your eye. You roll out of bed to see what it is. It's gonna be one of the other four. It feels like 3 a.m. Do you not have a clock? Oh, hello. Hi, how you doing? I didn't notice you down there. You just chilling under the floorboards? Is it cold down there? No, you wouldn't know. That would be fucking terrifying. That is like sleep paralysis demon down there in the corner, like, ugh. If you're elderly, it also explains why you didn't try to take the knife from Karen. Not necessarily, because just because people are elderly doesn't mean they're weak. I've seen some strong old people. Like my great grandma is 93, and our so my great grandma and my other grandma were going to leave. Well, my grandma walked out first, and she walked out on the porch, and my great grandma was gonna walk out behind her. My grandma was shutting the door, and my great grandma literally pulled against it, pulled the door open, or no, great grandma walked out first. And she pulled the door while grandma was trying to walk out the door. My great grandma was actively trying to shut the door. And she shut the door on my grandma so hard that my grandma like flew headfirst into the door and bounced off it. And we were all sitting there like, no way, great grandma just did that. So she not only shut the heavy door, but she shut the heavy door with a like 200-pound other person on the end of it pulling the opposite direction. And she's 95. She said, you ain't coming out this door, I'm leaving. Nothing's moving around the bedroom anymore. Are you sure about that? Because something in the corner would say otherwise. Just your imagination again. Yeah, I'm sure it was. You head to the... Why am I going to the basement? It stands to reason that staying out of the basement would be a smart idea. I don't want to go to the basement. Is Karen still alive? Considering the fact we've seen her with no pupils, there's a... Oh, that was... I thought an eye just like split into frame because I looked over toward the comments and I can see my streaming software. I can see the gameplay recording, and my mouse, I moved my hand slightly and it looked like an eye coming into frame in my recording software. I was like, getting jump scared by my recording software. A cold wind blows through the crack in the door. Speaking of an eye popping up, but that looked like a redhead. No, Karen's a redhead, but that looked like orangish red. The fact is, a smart idea not to go there is exactly why the game doesn't give you a choice. Yeah, I know. I know, it's like you're gonna do this scary shit and you're gonna like it. You came here to play the game, so play it. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, so that was a dream? Or did I get knocked out? Why am I in the bathroom? I gotta get this sleepwalking under control or I'm gonna end up on my butt. On the bathroom, or on the basement floor. Also, was it common to have the backs of the toilet be way up there? How are you supposed to access it? How do you flush it? Oh, I guess that's what the wire on this side's for. I felt like the mice holes were gonna play a bigger part in this story than they did, but they really didn't. Did one of them hide the key in here? What do you want to check first? Oh, just stick my hand in the mouse hole. A hand grabs me back like, phew! Like that would be terrifying. The mouse hole seemed perfectly rounded, like someone used sandpaper on the edges. Did the chumpettes do this? The hole itself is pitch black. Would a flashlight be helpful? It might aggravate whatever horrors lie in wait. You stick your arm in the mouse hole. Yes. You slowly stick your entire arm in the mouse hole and feel around. It sounded like I said, I got you. I got you. Oh. You feel a chilly presence of something behind you. The key is pushed into your hand. I honestly didn't think that the key would be in the mouse hole. I just wanted to see what would happen if I put my hand in. You pull your arm out, lifting up the toilet seat. Take a celebratory bathroom break. A celebratory bathroom break. I didn't think I needed to hear that little detail, but okay. Your hands are shaking uncontrollably from the whisper. Of course it did. Of course it did, because why wouldn't it? Clumsy ass. Reach in the filthy toilet to get the key. I don't really have a choice. It's the only way to get out of the bathroom. You plunge your hands into the toilet, grasping blindly for the key. And also, that's what soap and water is for. That's why we wash our hands. It must have gone down the pipe. Oh, Jesus. Hi, Raspberry. You scared me. Do you mind taking a dive? Can you take a dive real quick and get the key? If you're here to help. That would be lovely. You really put your hand in a filthy backed up toilet, huh? Do you want to rot in the bathroom? Be my guest. It seems to be a new low for you, uh-huh. Are you finally going to wash your hands now? Finally? Have I just been doing everything with unkept hands? Also, the state of the cabin would kind of tell me otherwise. The sink isn't working. Will the bacteria be the thing that does you in? Such a pathetic end for a terrible life. The key wasn't even for the bathroom door. Oh, well, hell, oh, come on. The key was for the Chumpette treasure box. You really stepped in it this time. Chumpette treasure box? Well, I want to know what your treasures are. Cabbage told me I had to rescue you from this. I wanted to let you starve to death in here, but she insisted. There you go. I feel like Cabbage is way too nice, unless she likes the cycle of violence, but Cabbage was the one that stuck up for her friends in the flashback when they were still human. Still doesn't make any sense as to how they turned into fruit. While Gregor and Mariah and Karen are all ghosts, like demons. Great, cooking without washing your hands. No wonders everybody's getting sick. Well, I doubt that had much to do with it. This is the last favor you'll get from me. Goodbye, wretch. You let out a deep breath and exit the bathroom. So, if the Chompettes knew the entire time that I was a scumbag, why would they not tell the kids or the teenagers or the 20-year-olds how? Why would he not? Why would they not tell them? It's time to end this. You open the door and get ready for what's next. I wonder if there's a way that I could save them? But the game didn't give me a lot of choices, so I don't know if that's actually the case. Because, like, the game was just kind of like, we're going to send you into it because if you make the right choices, the game will be over too fast. So we're going to force you to do the hard choices. Which, I mean, that's okay, but it's a little hand-holdy, in my opinion. Like, I don't want a game to handhold me. I'm pretty sure Cabbage is trying to lure you into completing the ritual to set their own souls free by trapping yours into purgatory. If it's anything like Coraline, I would guess my character had it coming. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. Imagine doing something so messed up that you're afraid to go into a part of your own house because you know what's down there. Like, how weird is that? Like, you committed the terrible crime, and now you're afraid to go in the area you committed it? Like, you already know what's down there. You did it to yourself. So reap what you sow. The spirits aren't active right now. Really? Because something just hissed in my ear. You continue downward. The walls down here, they're dirt and oh, we're doing this again, are we? It's nothing. You keep moving downward. How did you send just a buffering symbol? How did you comment just a buffering symbol? I didn't know that was even possible. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Oh, it's the boss battle. I thought we already did this. I thought we already did it, unless she is coming at me each time. Should I just let her win? What happens if I let her in? A false alarm. Oh, never mind. Are the spirits below going to be spring a trap on you? You continue downwards. Oh, it didn't look like that before. You hear something in the distance. This game is very good at messing with the audio. It's very good at having things whisper closely in my right ear and having stuff far away in my, or whisper in my left ear and having things far away in my right. Also, why can't I do anything? Oh, hello, you are the guy under the sink. I don't know what that means. Are you the one that's actually behind all this and you're just pulling the strings like a puppet? I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of these words because I do not speak this language. I'm gonna try my best. I do not mean to offend you by my poor reading of it. Estao, Teo, Perdido, Anquini, Esta Conflito. You shake your head. Oh? Vamos conversar la en Boix. Okay? And you tengo austros que quiero monstro a voice. Am del neo para di Sashura Sumbri Gadola di Pamersero. Video voice no final. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. It's like I don't know if it's Latin. I don't know if it's Spanish. I don't understand what it's trying to say. Like I think that might be the thing pulling the strings because it's not like the other ghosts. It's like a dilapidated tiny skeleton that's speaking Latin at me. So what if it's like I don't know, like the one that had this cabin originally, and I'm trapped here just as much as the kids are, or the teenagers, or the 20-year. I don't know how old they're supposed to be. They didn't say, I don't think. But I'm trapped here just like they are, just I'm a puppet to whatever the fuck that thing was. You hold your breath and continue downwards. Because that's the second time that thing's shown up, speaking a different language, and being all creepy deepy. Oh, it's getting worse. Also, how far down does this basement go? The stairs are like never ending. Something is approaching. Oh, why? Why? Don't do that. What the fuck? Whoa! Jesus. I leaned in closer because it was tiny and it. Shouldn't have leaned in. It's a demon. It's speaking Latin. Get the holy water. I don't know where the holy water is. Also, I did not get to read what that said. When you regain consciousness, you're farther down the staircase. You awake with a note next to your head. It's difficult to read, but you can make out a sentence. Can I? Can I really? Don't get up before Saturday. Why? What'll happen if I do? You take the Saturday note with you. Maybe I haven't. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna save it over here because I want to see if I can go into my title screen. Yes, because I saved. Okay, that's creepy. You can go away now. Thank you. Nice to see you again, but can you leave me alone? I don't think anything that I get post game will show up in here, but I just want to see if I can find the note and see if clicking on it will tell me anything more. No, I don't think it. I didn't think so. I just wanted to try and see. The sound of rain has completely stopped down here. Your eyes are strained down here. Maybe I should flip a light switch because I don't know if this cabin has power. Maybe if I was planning to go down in the basement, I should have brought a flashlight or a torch. Or if you're British, your flashlight is a torch. I think calling a torch, like calling a flashlight a torch, makes so much more sense. Down, 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 and down we go. For the depths of hell await our arrival. Yeah, I think that's where I'm heading. The pressure is intense. It feels like you're trapped under miles of ocean. You continue downwards. See, it just keeps going! I've gone down like 4 flights of stairs in this one basement alone. Oh, finally, we're at the end. Your feet finally hit solid ground of the basement. Something doesn't feel right. Nothing has felt right this entire game, except for the very what? That sounded like a iguana in my growling in my ear. You navigate the basement blindly until you reach the room with 4 directions. You can barely make out the outlines of the door frame in each direction. Which way should you go? North, south, east, or west? This is the part from the part from the demo. The I think it was south that I went last time. But I actually want to be able to explore, unless once again it doesn't give me the option to explore. Oh, it's like a little pantry. Wait, are you telling me I had all this food? Look at all that food. Oh, hello. You're the creepy skeleton dude. Can you tell me what's going on here? Do you have any answers? I'm kind of tired of this. Are you the one behind this? Some weird demon I accidentally ritual summoned? Disgusting. Oh, there's another. There's one there and one there. I didn't even see that one because I was so focused on this one over here. What? You head back to the crossroads. Well, that didn't lead me anywhere fun. So what are these little bony things? Because they're not like the human ghosts. They're like tiny little bony babies, but they're like full grown, talking in a completely different language. East? Your hands run across a large door. The voices of children still haunt you.
Selena.
Ah, don't do that. Cabbage.
Bolek.
Bread.
Oleg.
Onion.
Rhina.
Raspberry. Trumpets. Come out. What the fuck? Who? Why? No, I don't want to come out. I think I'll stay here. I think I'm good staying right here. No answer. Maybe now isn't the time for this. Oh, I was telling these little things to come out. Not like I can't blatantly see them staring at me with their empty eyes. You walk back to the basement steps, trying to remember why you wandered this far. Oh no. Found you. Hi, Karen. Let's end this. Can I just let her kill me just to see what happens? I thought she was dead already. Oh, I am like an old person. Or not. I don't even get a choice. See what I mean? This game is like choices. What are choices? You get arbitrary choices. Karen escapes down the hallway, leaving a trail of blood behind her. You follow her to the room to the east. Oh, hello. Turn on the light. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I'll never forget. See, there are moments where it's like, it seems like my character didn't want to do this to them. Like, I feel like at this point, my character is as much as a victim as they are. Obviously, not in this last confrontation, but like, my character, this whole time, they've been like flip flopping between wanting to help them, like legitimately, and being completely evil. So I don't know if these little bony little miscreants running around have like some power over my character or something, but it just feels like they're being forced into it. Like everyone is here for a reason. Also, you're creepy. The nightmare is over. Finish nightmare mode. Do not. Or are you gonna fake me out with another false ending? Also, I want to go back. I can't skip it. I can't skip the credits. But I want to go back and see if I can explore the other rooms. Because I want to figure out what's going on here. And I feel like I'm going to run into some sort of ritual room. Try saying that 5 times fast. Ritual room, ritual room. I can't do it. Maybe, maybe next time I play something, I can play something actually, like, not scary. But who knows? Every time I've looked at a game in the Steam store, they've been horror, even though they started out looking adorable. And I'm just like, well, I guess this is where we are. How was y'all's day? You know, I could do this. Oh. Hi! It's a bigger version of me. So we're not just staring at credits. How is your guys' day? Are you liking the game so far? There's a lot of mysteries and questions going on, and I'm kind of excited to figure out what they all are. Like, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I've made it no secrets that I love mysteries, I love riddles, like I'm here for it all the time. Slay the Princess, if you play it right, is actually rather romantic. Huh. Sure it is. Is it like a Romeo and Juliet situation? Did that just say don't trust the onion? Because the one I don't trust is potato. It was like, don't trust the onion. There's like a light switch sound effect going on. I wonder what that's all about. Well, I figure not. That wouldn't be very fun if you spoiled it. Are we going back to, are we starting over again? Are we starting again? Yeah. I almost clicked my starting screen. Whoa. Main courses. Starring onion, raspberry, red potato. Why did we turn into like a 1950s cartoon? See, another false ending. What is going on? This game just does not end. What is with all these false endings? Also, I like it black and white better. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the Chompet's Cabin courses. We missed school so much, so we wanted to bring it back. Honest. I'll play the role of the teacher today. You can call me Miss Cabbage if you like. Let's just roll with it, alright? Don't worry. I can't wait to learn new things. I don't know where the don't worry came from. We could maybe try and max out your relationship with someone. I don't know how you would even do that because the game doesn't give you a lot of like choices in things. It just kind of throws you into it and gives you one or two arbitrary choices here and there. Aren't you excited, Potato? Potato is the sketchy one. Why did the theme song tell me not to trust Onion? Unless that was Potato being misleading. I dropped out of grade school so I could work at the butcher. That's extremely depressing. Ex- explains everything so far. He quit because he didn't want to sound held back. You three are terrible at whispering. They never learn their inside voices, Potato. Oh, they're supposed to be whispering? I didn't know that was supposed to be a whisper conversation. We're the only ones in the room. So who would you be whispering so no one would hear you? Also, the cabbage. The cabbage? I'm looking at cabbage and the cabin. I was gonna say the cabin is clean, but it came out as the cabin. Like I was trying to combine cabbage and cabin. Cabbage looks you right in the eyes. There's no dumb questions or wrong answers today. The Chumpets courses are designed to let you learn passively. Your brain is porridge now, right? These courses are perfect for that. That's correct, Onion. And the best part? No silly humans to interrupt anything. So, okay, so why are they just glossing over the fact that they're dead? Like, if the Chumpets were the kids that came here to the cabin originally, why are they sitting here acting like a few more dead kids isn't a problem? Like, I don't understand. Those little tiny skeletons have like some sort of weird mind control manipulation thing going on. They have to, because maybe that's what the Latin's about. Every time I slip from their control, they're like, gotta put a spell on them to get them to cooperate again. Ghosts aren't real, silly. You asked about that. That's enough. No questions about ghosts today. Save it for practicing medium stinky. Got a cornbread classic for you. What's a ghost's favorite food? Blueberry. His puns are so dumb and I love them. Oh, you just need to get the bread a joke book. These puns are pathetic. Oh, I love them though. They're so cute. Let the learning begin. You decide to listen to the Chumpets, although you've been feeling something else at play. Just a wee bit, just a little bit. For the first lesson, let's talk about that nasty oven. One of us was baked into a crust. You threw half of it away without hesitation. Human life is completely disposable to you. That's enough. I seem to have lost my place in the teaching curriculum. Let's talk about the cauldron instead. The first cauldron discovered dates back to the Bronze Age, which took place in 13,000 BC to 300 BC. Oh, cool. You see, the cauldron is designed in the famous artwork, The Garden of the Earthly Delights, where a birdman is wearing one like a crown as he eats and poops people down into the hellhole below. Yikes! Wouldn't want to fall into that hellhole. No, not really. Most of us were placed in this cauldron and stewing for a day straight. The smell was so foul. Clung to all the linens in the cabin, absolutely revolting. Raspberry. I need to speak with you for a minute in private. Raspberry is like, doesn't care. She's like, oh shit, I just ripped my shirt. No. She does not care. She's calling me on all my crap. The two awkwardly leave for the bathroom, slamming the door behind them. You can hear Cabbage chewing out Raspberry. What's another name for Brussels sprouts? I didn't know they had another name. Cabbage Patch Kids? Did anybody else have Cabbage Patch Kids when they were little? I used to wear Cabbage Patch clothing when I was a baby. I was so tiny when I was a baby, I did not fit into normal size baby clothes. I had to wear doll clothes. So, Brad, that wasn't even a pun or a joke. It was more like stalling. Well, I mean, it worked, didn't it? Cabbage and Raspberry joined the group again. Raspberry, is there something you'd like to say? Probably not. There is, Cabbage. He who committed crimes against humanity. Yeah, I figured. She'd be like, nope, actually, fuck you. You're a dick. You're a scrounge on this earth and sent to punish us. Cabbage may forgive you, but I never will. Wow, look at the time. This concludes the Chompette's Cabin Courses. Did you learn anything this time? Or did you just loaf around? Are you remembering it yet? Not really. Just join me. Okay, that I remember. Just join me in the boiling water sometimes. It really loosens the meat off these old bones. Right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ash in the oven. Have you seen that knife? Yikes. Big enough to even cleave a cabbage in two. Oh, the whole time they were telling me how they were killed? Still leftovers here. Dig in. Where does... What does... Oh, I don't like potato. Oh, hi. I did not see you there. The rules are different for people who die in the cabin. Everyone that does will know the kitchen well. The lucky ones are dead when cooked. The others have told us what you did to them. Are you saying I threw, like my character threw them into the oven while they were still alive? Oh, that's brutal as heck. Like, I don't know what would be worse, drowning or burning. Like, they say, some people say drowning would be scarier because drowning is silent. And there could be so many people around you and not even realize what's happening until it is too late. But burning is bad too because you're just, oh, I could not imagine. How many generations died brutally at your hand before you gave up? What do you mean, gave up? Was it your arthritis that stopped you? Did you eventually feel remorse? That's enough. Thanks for playing along today. It was fun to revisit some old topics. Let's sleep on some of this, shall we? We've made your bed. Sweet dreams. Whoa! Lesson plan. Finish the Chopette's Cabin Courses. But you see what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Why would my character do any of this? And apparently has been doing it for who the heck knows how long. Because I was young when it originally happened, and now I'm an old person. And it's just like, what the heck? What the heck? Why? I don't need to be doing that to them or to anyone. And like clearly it wasn't for a shortage of food. I don't know if my character is like under possession, like I said, or if he just thinks it's a good thing to do because they crazy. Yeah. It's it's wild. Like I can't believe the whole time they were hinting at how they died. Like ashes in the fireplace, I just assumed was like the wood ash. And then to come out and find that, nope, you actually burned someone alive. It's like, what the hell? What? It's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. I will be right back. We have to wait for the credits anyway. we're back. And the game is still going. It's just like every time I think it's over, it's like, surprise, we're not. Like when the game is actually over is when I'm actively going to be surprised. I'm like, oh, we're finally done. I played for like 3.5 hours last stream thinking the game would be over soon. And when I finally like was starting to lose my voice and couldn't talk anymore and decided I'm going to get off. And I clicked exit game, there was like it didn't exit the game. It just popped me into more gameplay, and I'm like, well, all right then. This playthrough will have different monologue, events, and decisions to make. Ooh. Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen will start with 3 hearts each. Use this opportunity to well, there you go for Yuri Hound. You were the one asking to max out relationships, so you got it now. We highly recommend you create a manual save file right now for this shorter playthrough. Unfortunately, Mariah will not be able to max. Sorry. I'm not surprised. She's been on to me from the very start. I am not at all surprised she would be like, nope, not buying it. Thank you for playing Cooking Companions. We hope you enjoy the experience. Oh, I almost forgot. Jump scare mode. Oh no, why? Why? Just kidding. Sure you were. You can feel someone approaching. Wake up. I said, wake up. Yeah, jump scare activated my hello. Aw, you look even clearer close up. Huh? I can't keep pretending anymore. Always Mary. How could I be? Okay. Less less cute? Very less cute? If you could back up a smidge? I was the last to die. You try to reply, but instead you have a coughing fit. Cough harder. I can see your jugular veins pumping. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Why am I getting accosted by a raspberry? Pick your last words carefully. I'm sorry, Rena. I don't find fruit intimidating. I don't know about that. I'm sorry. Yeah? I don't believe you. Prove it by getting rid of. What did Potato do? Why does everybody hate Potato? Why is he acting sketchy? Like, wasn't he one of your friends, or was he in the cabin before you all were? Why does everybody hate Potato? Am I ever gonna get an answer to that question? Because I'm sitting here, Potato's been sketched out by all of the chumpettes this entire time, and I just want to know why the hell everybody hates Potato so much. It seems like Potato was not originally part of the friend group that the cabbage, the raspberry, the bread, and the what's the other one? The other one were. Do that and we're even. Getting rid of Potato might be a fatal decision. I feel like either way I go, my character's gonna be dead. Reina has bluffed before. Well, Potato leaving the cabin. Uno momento. Gracias. They don't give you enough save spots for the stuff you have to do. If I kick him out, will I get the answers that I'm looking for, or will that just get Potato out of the way and I'll never find out what I want to know? I'm just gonna see what happens if I say yes first. What? How did I do that? I just, how did I get rid of the menu? Fantastic. Follow through with committing and social and be social with others. Don't slide back into old habits. Okay, now Raspberry is acting super sketchy. Like, I know she hates my guts. You decided to help out Raspberry. You're alive! Hi! I'm so sorry. Please don't leave. Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. Don't leave! I promise. No, don't leave. See? It doesn't give me the option to stop them. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Ooh, an intro? What's happening here? Now we're getting an intro. There's so many title cards. It's like, how many times can one game promote itself within the one game? After the three of you go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. Oh no. The candle blew out. You gasp You grasp blindly along the floor until you find the flashlight in the corner. Hi, you're there, kind of. Is there something else I'm supposed to? There's nothing else here. Whoa, laggy. Quick. I don't. The bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath the bath. Huh? Seems like a very weird place for a note. May 4th, 1794? How long have people going missing in this cabin? Holy crap. This note shall serve as a summons to Zakopane Courthouse. You are being accused of the following crimes: public disturbance, foul language and demeanor, refusal to testify at previous court cases, refusal to agree to search warrant of property. You can't refuse a search warrant of a property. That's the whole point of a search warrant. That means they do not need your permission to come into your house. Now, if they tried to come in without a search warrant, you could have their asses because they're not allowed to do that. But you can't refuse a search warrant. They can bust your door in at that point. Your hearing is scheduled on October 20th. Failure to attend will result in your immediate arrest and penalties up to hanging. Sincerely, Judge, I'm gonna butcher that name, Constanci Louise. You take the court summons letter with you. It doesn't give me an inventory. There's no inventory to speak of, so I don't know what bringing the letters are up. Kenji Scream? What is their beef with potato? I don't know! I don't know, and I wanna know. I think they hated potato the entire time, and I don't think that he was originally a part of the group. I really don't know. Why am I still here? Looking on top of this. What? Toilet holder? Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing I don't think it is. I mean, I've seen literal ghosts getting into a knife fight with people. I don't think not having toilet paper in the bathroom is the scariest thing I've ever seen. In fact, it's kind of common. With your interest waning, you decide to leave the bathroom. But I didn't look at everything. Time to surprise the others. You take out the cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. Why is it shaking? You cooked meat. Hello, Karen. Where did you get that? I don't think you want to know. I really don't think you want to know. I don't even know. I don't think I want to know. Hi, Anatoly. What's that smell? I wonder. Wait, it told me that every character would be back to 3 hearts now. So Anatoly was originally at 3 hearts anyway. But I don't get what, like, having a decent relationship with him does. Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The 3 of them are looking at you, salivating. Did you take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets? They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely and hidden so you can ration better this time. There's a bunch of food stacks down in the basement. Why don't I just bring it up here? Unless those little demon skeleton things that are crawling around are corrupting the food supply so I can't use it. I think the little demon skeletons are behind this, and if I don't hurt people, I'm gonna get hurt. But there's gotta be a way to like break the ritual and stop those weird Latin speaking skeletons. This game is bizarre. I'm like talking about people having beef with a potato and not in a meal sort of way, but like actual like hating a potato because he's got some ulterior motives. I'm talking about little tiny evil skeletons talking Latin sitting in a kitchen cabinet. Like, what the heck am I playing? Thank you. Oh, Anatoly runs out of the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is. Yeah. Gregor wanders off. Anatoly retreats, looking choked up. I. You left some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Mm, mm. Anatoly takes the cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. See, I originally thought that she was the villain because she was so like. She was going like crazy smiling and was constantly threatening people with a weapon. She was constantly threatening people and using that to her advantage so that she could not do anything. Like she was like, no, either you're gonna do this because I told you to, or I'm gonna kill you. There's no in between. And then she constantly had like this sadistic smile, so I thought she was the bad guy originally. But I don't know anymore. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Uh, Anatoly was the one I originally got the highest, so I'm gonna speak with Anatoly. Thank you for checking in on me. You asked if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. Yeah, probably. Although I think you already have some idea of where the meat came from. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that? I got another heart. Do 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 do. Also, it said jump scare activated, and it did say just kidding, but I don't trust the just kidding part of that for 1 second. That's probably just to get me to let my guard down so I'm not expecting a jump scare, and then it's all of a sudden gonna jump in my face. You leave Anatoly to go and tidy up parts of the kitchen. See, you're telling me those creepy ass things are not behind whatever the fuck is going on here? Also, is there two of them? There's one here, one here. Also, why is that one so big? Hours pass and everyone. What? Sorry, I was distracted. Hours pass and the meal gave everyone the preservance to keep going. See, like, the hunger is now permeating within them. And they're gone. They're gone now. Why were they there? What did they want? They're fine now, but you're sure they'll be begging for more. Hello, Karen. Hello, Anatoly. Hi, Gregor. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you're rationing the meat better now. There will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than today. No arguments. Perfect. I still don't. Everyone decides to call it an early night. Am I just gonna chuck Potato into the fire? Or, like, boot him out in the rain? You fall asleep instantly tonight. Wonder when Potato's gonna come into play. You have a strange dream. The river seems to be on fire, growing eerily in the early morning light. A man on horseback is staring at you from the other side, blowing his nose into a handkerchief. A rickety bridge is the only way to reach him. You decide to start crossing it. The bridge immediately sinks with your weight, causing the rotten wood of the posts to crack. The wind pushes the bridge from side to side, the frayed ropes creaking with each gust. As you reach the center, the man on horseback smiles at you. Raising the hand with the handkerchief, he brings it down in a violent motion, causing the bridge to disappear beneath your feet. As you fall, the river of flames, you see the man on horseback galloping away. You awake in a cold sweat. What, was that like the horseman of death? He was like, and I send you to hell, for you are a demon. Day 9. Day 9? We really jumped back. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Hello. How you holding up, big guy? Let's hope you do not end up with no legs and one arm. Take a look out the window. Did you notice anything? I don't want to look out the window. I'm gonna get jump scared. Pardon? What did you say? You're gonna have to speak up. I didn't hear you. Why are you whispering in my ear? The flood waters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Again! We could fish! You could take out the books from the bookshelf, take out the shelvings, use it as a boat. After breaking the chair, you could whittle them down into pokers and fish. There's probably dead animals, fish. You could cook them up. You have plenty of water that you could boil so it be safe to drink. I don't see why we're having a problem unless something's got them all convinced. Hey, Anatoly. Unless something's got them all convinced that they can't leave the cabin. But they're leaving anyway to find food. So why not risk it? Ruin the bookshelf, turn it into some makeshift boat, and use the broken pieces of the chair over there as fishing pokers or spears. Good morning, big guy. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what she would have wanted. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Can nobody else see his creepy ass face? Am I the only one who can see it? I think those little skeleton things are fucking with my head. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place, cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It tastes bland without any seasoning, but you serve it up right away. Mmm, 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 mmm. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. Hey, you ever heard the saying, a watched pot never boils? You keep rushing, it ain't gonna get done any faster. It looks almost done, patience. Finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using a spoon, and he isn't eating. When he was the one rushing to eat. I'm telling you, there's something like that has a grip on all of us, and we're all trapped in this vicious cycle. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. She looks pissed. How much meat is left? Why would I tell you that? Why would I tell you that? And how does meat go bad in one day? Gah! How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife and you need to think fast. What in the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. I already gave you options on what we could do. The boat with the fishing poker idea, but nobody's listening to me. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes. I think tomorrow you should go and look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. Don't go. It's a trap. Do not go. Do not go. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor's right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. Why is her name so big? I think Mariah is fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what's happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right. Please help us. I've never heard characters say each other's names so much. The inaudible whispering outside is probably Mariah swearing at everyone. I wouldn't doubt it. She's like, you know what? Fuck all of you. You put me in this situation. You know what you did. You sent me out here to my deaths, and I hate all of you. Well, the thing is, though, the whispering, except for a couple of cases, has always been in a different language. So I don't, and like the little skeleton, like the little itty bitty tiny skeleton ghost things talk in that other language, whether it's Latin, I think it's Latin. So it's like maybe they're constantly whispering chants to keep us stuck, right? Like that makes sense to me. Like you got little tiny creepy ass looking skeletons whispering Latin and they're not cursing us? Uh-huh. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. Um, I think we're all being cursed, and that's why none of us can leave. Everyone shuffles to their room reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. She speaks to something. I understood the first part of that, I think. Something is approaching. I don't like when it does the black screen thing. Hey, it's you. Get the hell out of the cabin. Get out. You ask Potato where the chompets are. Cabbage, onion, raspberry, and bread? Onion! Why do I always forget onion exists? I don't mean to be mean to onion, I just forget he exists. They've moved on. Just us now. What? I think we're alone. Just us now. The way it always should have been. What did that mean? What is Potato up to? Like, is Potato this character's first victim? Or was he part of the reason that this place is cursed and I'm stuck in this hell, forced to do this to these people? Because he seems to like have odd bits of information that he shouldn't know, and no one else seems to like him. And now Raspberry's kind of acting sketch too, but if Potato really is hiding something, this would sound really weird out of context. Be like, what the hell is she talking about? But if Potato really is hiding something, what is it? Like, your mind finally manages to forget everything that's happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. You have a strange dream. You're walking down the steps when you trip and fall. You snap every bone on the way down, landing in the basement as a withering pile of flesh and bones. The whispering surrounds you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You awake in a cold sweat. Was there something coming out of the darkness, or was I just seeing things because I was not paying attention? I was reading what they were saying. Something smells terrible in the living room. Anatoly puked in one of the corners. You leave it. There will be... Wait. You leave it there so the others will question his fortitude. Didn't I clean it up last time? Didn't I clean it up? Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, it's your decision. I barely slept last night. His whispers come through one of the holes in the floor. Her whispers? Are you hallucinating, Mariah? She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. Yeah, I think that was Anatoly. So that's what the smell was. Anatoly is playing dumb for the group. Anatoly? My patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make your decision. But why? Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. Oh, hi. I just looked up at her face. This is the problem with reading games. I'm focused on what's right there and not what's right here. Also, her face is considerably whiter than the others get. His gets all like fleshy and holy. His gets all like twisted and creepy, and hers just gets stark white like Jeff the Killer style face. Best watch out for that knife. Foreshadowing. The group disperses and tensions seem to be rising. Gee, you don't say. I thought we were having a nice summer conversation with a couple of margaritas on the side. Why would the tension not be rising? You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Coerce Karen at the bedroom, chat with Anatoly near the basement, speak with Gregor in the living room, talk with nobody. Mm, mm, I don't know. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I know I don't want to race this one because I do want to go and see what would happen if I said no to kicking Potato out of the cabin because I feel like Raspberry would just be like, okay, then die. Just die. Anatoly, I want to talk to you. Hi. How you holding up, big guy? Anatoly looks pale. Thanks for coming over. Anatoly seems comforted by your presence. Yeah! 5 hearts! Too bad he's gonna be the next to die. I hope. What if him. What if me getting him up to 5 hearts actually saves him? And, like, I convince him not to leave. Gregor told me he's heard Mariah, and I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least, excuse me, at least I won't have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? Well, so far, a lot of ghosts that want me dead, a crazy girl wielding a knife that also wants me dead, a pantry full of little tiny itty bitty baby like skeleton creatures that I'm pretty sure are behind this whole thing. And yeah, so far, that's all I've seen. Hmm. I feel like either thing I say, he's gonna get mad at me. I'm saving often because this game gives you the ability to go back and change things that you've said or done. Thank you. Anatoly analysis maxed out your relationship with him. Yeah! Staying in this cabin is messing with my head. I feel so lost some days. When I was 6, my father asked me to put a flower on the grave of our dead dog. The dog was very special to him, helped him find food during the war. When he came back injured, he brought the dog to meet my mother, who was pregnant with me. He truly loved that dog. I carried a vase filled with flowers with me into the forest, and took a left when I should have gone right. I was lost for one full day, wandering through the forest, crying and panicked. Oh, that would be so scary. I foolishly skipped breakfast that day, so I was desperate at this point. I tried to, but I couldn't recognize any plants to eat. So I tried eating some random plant I found in the woods, but I upchucked all of it. I was humiliated when I stumbled back to my house. I never forgot my father running up worried, and I was still holding the vase with the flowers in it. My entire shirt was stained with puke. Oh, so that's why he studies herbology. Because he doesn't want that to happen again. He wants to be able to recognize the plants that he is able to eat because he did get lost in the forest one time, so he wants to be prepared. Hmm. Yep, that's sad. Imagine going into the forest after something like that had happened and you don't know if you're going to make it out. And you're just a little kid trying his best. That would be so terrifying. So I would never starve in the wilderness again. Thank you for absolutely everything. You nod, calling everyone together for a meeting. Don't leave! Do not walk out the door. We could shove Potato out instead. He can go look for food. How am I supposed to get rid of Potato? I don't know how that's gonna work. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. He looks like he's crying. Anatoly, oh my goodness, they say the characters' names so much. No real people say each other's names so much. Their names, you know when you say a word over and over and over and over again and it stops sounding and feeling like a word as you continue to say it? That's what's starting to happen with their names. They say it so often, I'm like trying to say them. Have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Don't leave, Karen. Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Do you want to say something, Anatoly? You say nothing. Why would I? What was the point? Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. So, maxing out my relationship did nothing to save them. Got it. What was the point then? What's the point? See you soon, little guy. Huh. Guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Anatoly has left the cabin. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. So, you shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. Whoa, what the fuck? Please don't. Whatever that was, please don't. Maybe it affects the multiple endings. I have no idea. I thought it meant he wasn't gonna leave. I thought it meant he'd be fine. The red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? No, sadly not. Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. See? 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 He knows. He knows. At what cost? Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Chompettes would have never listened to this crap. You fall asleep thinking about what Potato had told you. Potato's freaking sketchy. He's a sketchy ass potato, and we need to fry this potato. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. So that literally did nothing. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in old newspaper. Some get soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench your fists and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You awake in a cold sweat. See, the dreams are like, he wouldn't be dreaming of this stuff if he didn't care what he was doing, right? Like, because dreams are your mind's way of handling stresses that you're not dealing with while you're awake. That is why we dream. And that's often what leads to nightmares, is it's our mind's way of being like, you need to deal with this and you're not, so I'm going to force you to deal with it while you can't say no, while you can't claim distraction, while you can't walk away. Like, and so, like, he obviously feels regretful for what he does because he's having all these dreams. And the tiny little skulls have yet to be explained, and they can speak Latin. So maybe I was like not the original owner of this cabin, and it was like owned by a witch because it gives very much Hansel and Gretel type vibes. With there was even a dream that referenced Hansel and Gretel in the game. Like the kids pushed the witch into the oven. So I'm wondering if that's not this cabin. It wasn't owned by the witch from Hansel and Gretel, and she somehow cursed the land to, as she was dying, she cursed the land to make others suffer her fate or go through like what she did. And the little like tiny skeletons you see walking about are like her little like minions making sure that the curse continues. And so I moved into this cabin and didn't assume anything of it. It's a cute little cabin. I wanted to live there. And then weird stuff starts happening, and then these kids show up, and everything just hits the fan. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speculating. You awake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. It would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook, and that would also explain the holes in the memory, because I don't remember. It would explain the falling asleep and waking up in random ass places. It would explain a lot of stuff. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin, you brown each side in the oven. Its smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. See? Crazy. What's that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs the cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ugh! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate, eating it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh God, already? Gregor looks conflicted, but succumbs to the hunger, as they always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need for rationing anything now. Karen sounds more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch and try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. He's like absolutely done. He said no. Hi, go away. Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. See, that's the shit she says. That's the shit that she says that makes me like, yeah, you're a horrible person. Like, you are way too quick to throw your quote unquote friends under the bus. And way too quick to be like, I'm glad they're gone. I'm glad this is happening. Like, I'm gonna chop my friend up into little pieces. Like, she's way too quick to turn psycho mode even before she had her first bites of meat. She is way too quick to go psycho mode. Like, she's the sweet but psycho song to a T. Maybe a lot more intense. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? Good at what? Good at what? Do you want to elaborate? After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Oh, with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read a book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? I don't know. I don't know how long I've been doing it. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me." Karen pauses, deep in thought. "You know, Gregor can't swim, right? He'll be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside." Again, why can't she go out and do it? Why is she delegating everything else to everybody else? Can she not swim and she just doesn't want to admit it? She doesn't even want to try? They always come back, right? One way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. See, when I came across this option the last time, I wanted to do it myself because I thought doing it myself, I would be able to drug her and put her to sleep because I was so sketched out by her and thought she was the one that was actually behind everything because she was the one constantly having psycho moments. But it turns I don't know if she's a red herring or what. Like I don't know who is the villain in this part. I know that the little goblins running around are part of it, but it's a strong anesthetic. I was just gonna say, how did you even get it? Was it in the basement? Did you go in the basement? Also, how would you have gotten in the basement without a key? Because I looked everywhere else in the house and I didn't find no anesthetics. So I don't know where that came from unless you just conveniently had that on you like you had your knife on you, but okay. I'm just not supposed to question that, I guess. You want to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight? It's for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. Yeah, beyond a bit. Uh, will you do this for me? What? Mm, I don't know what I'm doing. Now this game's gonna give me so many choices, I won't have a choice but to save over one of the choices I wanted to keep. No. Yeah, fine. Save that for a rainy day. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is fierce. Gregor, hi. Mm, hey, Karen. What are you doing? Untie me! Oh my god. This will be over soon, Gregor. Ah! Stop! Stop! Yeah! Gregor has turned silent. You leave her alone, going to the bedroom, crawling into bed, and Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. I don't, I don't think I could sleep. I don't think I could sleep, let alone fall asleep instantly. I mean, oh, is she gonna be creepy? Wake up, sleepyhead. I don't like how long it, yep, she's creepy. Hello. Also, your face looks more detailed before, and I see a little ghosty Mariah head behind your butt. Hi. You have really big eyes. You were having a nightmare. I think I'm still in one. Gregor is waiting for you. Is he? You get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. I don't. Oh my, that's so much worse than the last time. What the hell? Oh my god. Hi. I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? You tell Karen Gregor has died. He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. I don't think I want to see. I don't think I want to see. Why are you all creepy? What the fuck? Ah. Karen shuffles to the basement door, opening the lock with a knife. Oh, so you did sneak down in the basement and get the anesthetic. Why wait until she's in the basement? Take the back of the knife and end her life. Yeah, you want to try? You go right ahead. Go right ahead. You explain how difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those four entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. But see what I mean about potato? Like, potatoes. I don't like potato. There's something up with this guy. Like, he's been sketchy this whole time, and now he's straight up saying you should have just ended them immediately. You're getting soft. You nursed a weakened butcher back to health. What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock it behind her with a deadbolt. Then let her rot. Karen, Potato might have made great allies in another life. You need to stop her before it's too late. Aren't I supposed to kick him out of the cabin? Why am I still putting up with his crap? Like, aren't I supposed to kick him out? Isn't that what was happening? You walk over to the basement door. Well, so far I haven't been jump scared to Timbuktu yet, so maybe they weren't lying about joking about not turning on hard mode. Where's Karen? Hello, I see you. When are you fixing this hole? You feel her breath coming through the crack in the door. You locked the basement door. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. She slips into the darkness. You climb onto the couch to rest, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. Why would you sleep on the couch? What happened to Gregor? Why would you... What did you do? Sleep on top of him? Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. The frigid air swirls visibly in front of you. The basement noises have completely stopped. What do you want to do? I don't know. I don't know. Look under the couch. There are cobwebs underneath, thankfully no spiders. You notice a child's toy. How did it get under here? It's a small wooden boat. That's weird. No parts anywhere near here. It looks like there's a name engraved into it. Raziel. Maybe Bread would want this. Bread's not around right now. You'll have to hold on to it until the moment is right. There's various books on a wide variety of topics. No time to read them all now, though. You take a closer look at the subjects. Cooking, herbalism, skinning? As if that's not a red flag all the way to... Okay. Just... Books are good for surviving in the wilderness. You take another look at the subjects. Tailoring. Books are good for crafting in the wilderness. Oh! Hi. Wasting time reading books? You were just browsing. Sure. Why not read this one? Potato nudges one of the books. The edge of the pages are a little singed. It was saved from a book burning. Oh, I remembered that. Because isn't that where the book thief is centered around? Like, there was a point in time where reading books was considered not okay, and they would take all the books and, like, throw them in a big pile in the middle of the streets. And the girl who was a book thief was stealing the books from the fire because she liked books. She wanted to learn. She wanted to know what they contained. I wonder why. One may, in truth, proceed against such man as against a person who is gravely suspect, but he is not to be commended in his absence and without a hearing. And yet the suspicions may be very grave, and we cannot refrain from subjecting these people to their frivolous assertions do certainly seem to affect the purity of the faith. For there are three kinds of suspicions: a light suspicion, a serious suspicion, and a grave suspicion. Is that a hint to my character being innocent in this? You found all of the hidden notes? Da 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 da! I found all the hidden notes. Do 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 do. I did it. I did it. I'd say your entire life has been a grave suspicion. It's a shame you never went to trial for anything. That would never happen. Carrying around a book would be a burden, so you put it back. I can look again? Didn't I look enough? Bread's not around right now. You have to hold on to it till the moment's right. The bookshelf, the boring. The rest of the books are boring. Can't eat a meal. Was that snoring or did someone just growl? What the hell was that? You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Karen's probably gonna pop up in my face, be like, "What are you doing? Why are you eating?" Hi. I was partly joking. How the heck did you get out of there? Oh, you're making a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead. Hi, Jiminy Christmas on a cracker. What? You were having a nightmare. Oh, wow. The sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? No, I'm having a nightmare. You just said it yourself. You feel underneath you, or it's blood. Gross. You must have broken a fever because sweat is everywhere. Don't worry, we can wash them in the basement. Just unlock the door and we'll make a day of it. I don't think you're the real Karen. I think you're some weird, twisted hallucination trying to convince me to go down to the basement so you can attack me and actually escape. I don't know how you're doing that, but you're not that slow with laundry. You act like you know. We don't even know each other. Come with me. I have something to show you. I like how Mariah is just back in the back, just constantly watching over this as it's happening. I don't think Mariah much likes Karen either. Oh, I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a choice. The door is already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel the cold presence of Karen behind you. Goodbye. Stop! Grab onto the railing. You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. Ah, that was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously downstairs. Wasn't I supposed to kick you out of the cabin? Yeah, why are you helping me? What is your motives here? Because I pity what you become. What? Hey, get back here. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. I want answers. I want to know what your ass is up here. Get back to. What? I want to know what you're up to. Get back here. Something is approaching. It's probably Karen or Mariah or Anatoly. Hi, it's Mariah. Can you hear me? I've been down here for the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. The entire time? Hasn't it only been like 2 days since you left? Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger concentrated near their grave leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine, I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice? Beware of Karen. She's ill beyond repair. Gregor will try and talk you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. See, why would Anatoly want me to leave the cabin? The walls down here are dirt and soot. Yeah, we've been through this one already. There's always knocking as I'm going down the basement stairs. Hi there. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs when wants to leave. Mariah's worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the lights when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? Yes. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We will meet again soon. Beware, Karen. Huh. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. It's Anatoly. Let's see if the fact that I had full hearts with him changes anything. Because I'm not exactly sure. Weird time to have to stretch, but okay. Hi, Anatoly. Oh. Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anatoly with the meeting. Oh. I was going to try and see if you wanted to pick some onions with me. No, I don't think so. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long and now you need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. Yeah, where even is Karen? Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karen has been practicing her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms. Down here the whispers have told me about you. I can't believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. Oops, how'd I do that? It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down there, but you won't be. See, nothing has changed. What was the point of getting them to 4 hearts? Because this is the same speech. Oh, maybe not. Why were you nice to me? Did you want to prey on the weak? Or was it just another meal ticket? The whispers told me the truth. Hopefully someone ends this darkness soon. I'll see you again soon. Well, okay, that was about the only thing that was different. You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. Blindly look. I don't think I want to look behind me. Hi, Potato. What are you doing down here? Karen's grown stronger than you as of late. Consuming her friends has imbued her with rage. She's lost in the abyss, and nothing but death can end this madness. I hope you're prepared for what comes next. I was supposed to kick you out of the cabin, and it hasn't given me the options to do so. Maybe that would have happened when I talked to myself alone. I don't know. Whoa, hello. Cabbage, what are you? It took us forever to move the rubble you put in the mouse hole. Chumpets, come out. Onion, bread, raspberry. I always forget that Onion exists. I don't know why. He's just the only one that's I can never remember he's there. I can remember bread, potato, cabbage, and raspberry, but then Onion's just who was that? Why was that? Never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Something merry, raspberry. What lie did you tell them, Potato? That you had moved on? Will you let us go? You shake your head. Someday, maybe. Chumpets, we can't allow Karen to take over the cabin. She's much worse than you, Stinky. Did you see what she did to Gregor? Unhinged. She's a cut above you right now. Okay, they never said any of this last time, so maybe it is different. You just need our help with this, and just remember what she's done. Channel that anger. She's just like Potato now, right? Oh, so Potato was the one that got like the most corrupted? Then? I'm still here, Cabbage. As punishment for earlier, we are locking you in the room again, Potato. No chumpet child needed. You got company down here, Potato. One of us should hide the key. That's enough. I like how little Cabbage is just the de facto leader of this. She's like, I'm done. Hearing it, I'm done. No need to twist the knife. Haha. Really? You're making jokes at a time like this? Not funny. Good luck. Chumpets, let's help out. The Chumpets get in position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Found you. Hi. Hey, you look normal again. Let's end this. Oh, wait, what? What? I didn't do anything. Man, I feel so bad for these people. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. What? Is that Karen? She's a radish? Look, he's trying to speak. He? Don't be shy. Try again. Or is that Anatoly? Or Gregory? Who's that? It might take a few more days. Welcome to the Chumpets Turnip Turnip. You witnessed something old and something new. NG plus finished new game plus. What was that? Like, what the heck? Ah, sorry, wrong screen. Wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. But, so, oh, maybe that's what getting it to full hearts means. They become attached to my character, and then that turns them into the Chompettes. So that means previously with this group of Chompettes, I like had a good relationship with all of them, so they stuck around. So I'm betting that is Anatoly. The turnip is Anatoly. And that if I would have gotten all of them to a four heart scenario, then they all would have become like Chompettes. Which I don't know which would be better. If you were stuck here like a hellish demon, or if you actually got to live as a Chumpette until you could somehow move on. Like, I hope the Chumpettes could move on, cause like it would be such a sad scenario for those kids to have gone through all of this and then be stuck there to witness it over and over and over again and not be able to do anything about it because my character tricked them and manipulated them into having a good relationship with them. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. And again, I'm like, is this going to be the actual end this time, or is it going to fake me out and add more to the story? Because every time I think it's the end, it's like, no, 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 no. We're still going. We're still got the train rolling. But we'll see. We shall see, shall we? Do, 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 do. You unlock the Chumpet's origins from the main menu. Just start new game. Didn't I play their origins already? Oh wait, what? I did get new stuff. Hold on. Anatoly's character art. His little squirrel thing never came into play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gregor. The fight with Karen. The cabin. Her cooking. All of them. I think I've seen all of them. Except for these. Her name was originally going to be Kate. I wonder why they changed it. Chumpet's Cabin Courses. Starring cabbage, onion, bread, raspberry, potato. See, he even looks dodgy. Oh, that's lovely. Karen. I'm guessing these are different concepts they tried and just didn't go with. This just looks like the same sort of... So I am still missing stuff. I'm missing that one and that one. Am I only missing... Oh, and this one and this one. I'm missing quite a few things still. But I think that's where I'm going to call it for this time around. I don't know how much longer this game is going to be. It's taken me on so many twists and turns. I don't even know anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!